Hello, everyone. We all know we're in the middle of a global pandemic right now. But what we may not realize is that the masks we use to keep ourselves and our loved ones safe are not that effective. They don't block a lot of the microbes that they could, and they also build up a ton of bacteria that ends up in your nose and your lungs. That's why at normalbrands.com, we treat each mask with a special solution that is harmless to humans and deadly to bacteria. Plus, they're great at keeping out most microbes, pollen, dust, as well as pollution. Perfect for all year use. So please, stop by Normal Brands today to keep yourself, your family, and other loved ones safe. Peace, thanks, be well.
Game Kings, the definition of game, documentary, coming soon. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, I feel like I should have done this video, a long time ago. Because, you got guys out here, you want to get girls, you want to get a girlfriend, you want to hook up, you want to get shit popping with these women, right? So, guys, what they'll do is they'll go on YouTube, they'll go on Google, they'll go on message boards, all these different places to try to find information on how to attract women, right? And so these guys will stumble upon, pickup artists, dating coaches, and guys who are giving out information when it comes to this type of stuff, right? And so what I've noticed, though, is that there's a lot of guys who they're having trouble in the game. And what happens is that they end up blaming the dating coaches. They're like, oh man, these fucking dating coaches, they're out here, they're stupid, they're scamming people, none of their stuff works and all this other stuff, right? So you got guys who think like that, right? And see, what I want to explain to you in this video is that if you are having trouble getting women, it's not the dating coach's fault. All right? It's not their fault. And instead, I'm going to explain to you in this video, the key for you to actually get successful with women, right? Now, you're probably thinking, come on, Mr. Locario, what kind of shit you talking about? You're a dating coach. If I listen to your stuff and I can't get girls, then it is your fault because, you're the coach and, you're supposed to like tell me everything I'm supposed to do. And if I do the things you're telling me and then it doesn't happen, then it's your fault, right? Because you're supposed to guarantee that I get like the baddest bitches in the world, right, Mr. Locario? Now, see, I want you guys to think about something. Let's think about this. If you graduated from college with a master's degree, right? And you're having trouble finding a job, do you blame the college for you not being able to find a job? Right? Because, there's other people who've gotten master's degrees who were able to find jobs, right? But you're having trouble finding a job. So it's not that you can't find a job with a master's degree or people can't find jobs with a master's degree. It's that you may be having trouble finding a job, right? But you're not going to go back and blame the college because you can't find a job, right? Let's say if you wanted to, get fit and lose weight, right? So you read all this information about, getting fit, losing weight, eating right or whatever. But then, you don't go to the gym consistently, right? And you're not eating the right things all the time. You might sneak in a cheeseburger here or there, right? And then, when you're not losing weight and you're not building that muscle, do you blame the gym industry? Right? Because there's other people that go to the gym, they're eating right and they're getting fit. But you're having a problem making that happen. You understand? Let's say, for example, you have a kid and you go buy a crib or something for the kid to sleep in. So you bring the crib home, but you got to assemble it. You got to put it together. right? And now when you open the box for the crib or whatever it is, it comes with all the parts and it comes with instructions on how to put that crib together, right? So now you're trying to put the crib together, but for some reason you can't put it together, right? All the parts are there, everything is there, the instructions are there, but for some reason you can't make it happen. Now, do you blame the crib company because you can't put the crib together? Even though the instructions are there, all the parts are there? Now, some people would blame the crib company. But what's really happening here? You just don't know how to put it together. You don't know how to do it. You don't know how to make this happen, right? Because there's other people who've gotten that same crib and put it together, but you're having trouble. Now, why am I, saying all these examples? Why am I, bringing this type of stuff up? Now, the thing that you have to understand in all these examples is the common denominator is you. It's the person, right? See, the reason why guys are having trouble, attracting women and getting shit popping is not because of the dating coaches, right? It's not because of guys who are coaches teaching you how to attract women. It's the particular guy who gets the information, right? And doesn't know what to do with it. It's the guy who gets the information but doesn't actually do anything with it. It's the guy that gets the information and half-asses the information that he got. So he doesn't really take action like he should. He's just, all over the place with it. Right? Now, see, what happens is this, and this is what a lot of guys get into trouble or they get confused by, because a lot of guys will listen to different coaches and they'll say, well, this coach said this, and then that coach said that, and then this coach said this, and then that coach said this other thing, and then this coach said this. So they're walking around confused, right? And this is the thing. Let me give you guys some game on learning how to I'm gonna give you guys some game on learning how to learn game, right? Now, let's say you have 10 dating coaches, right? What you want to look for first is you want to look for the coaches that resonate with you. You understand? That, are saying things that resonate with the type of guy that you are. Right? That's one thing. But a second thing you want to look for is this. You want to look for similarities with the coaches. And this is how you find out, good information, right? Because what's going to happen is this, is that in any field of work, this could be for dating coaching. This could be for, let's say, when, personal training, when it comes to working out, right? This can be for, somebody talking about photography, whatever you're trying to do, right? What you're looking for is you're looking for similarities within, the people that you listen to, right? And so let's say, for example, you have 10 dating coaches, right? And the similar thing that you're hearing is, let's say, you're hearing a lot of things where the guys are saying, be authentic. You're hearing a lot of things where each of the coaches are probably saying stuff like, be confident, right? You may hear similarities where the coaches are saying, approach women, whatever it is. I'm just using simple examples, right? But then you're going to have differences that the coaches will say, right? And you know, based off of their experiences, right? Now, this is a good rule of thumb, and this is something very important that you guys have to take heed to, which will help you to get better information when it comes to, you know, listening to this stuff, right? Now, let's say, again, let's use the 10 coach example for a second, right? Now, let's say you have 10 coaches, and let's say 9 of those coaches are saying, let's say 75 to 80% similar stuff, right? And then you have that 10th coach who's saying something like totally fucking different. It's like totally opposite than what the other 9 are saying. It's totally off the wall. It just sounds totally, you know, like contradictory to the other 9 coaches, right? What you have to realize is that that dude, the 10th guy who's saying all that, you know, contradictory, opposite, off the wall shit, he's full of shit. He's full of shit. So for example, let's say you have those 10 coaches and all 9 of them, you hear them say, look, man, you know, just keep it real with these chicks. Be authentic. Right? And then, so 9 of them are saying this. And then the 10th coach says, you know what? Just lie to these chicks and just manipulate them. He's full of shit. Now, why is he full of shit? Because what happens is that in any sort of niche or any sort of like, you know, type of, you know, category, you understand? If you listen to a coach about business, you listen to a coach about fitness, you listen to a coach about dating. What happens is if you listen to a wide range of coaches, you're going to get a lot of similar shit from a good majority of them. And then when you have that outlier who is saying some totally off the wall crazy shit, that dude is usually full of shit. So you can usually eliminate that guy. You understand what I'm saying? Now, again, all coaches aren't going to say the same exact things, but you're going to have similar shit that you're going to hear from a large amount of those guys. And then you're going to have those outliers saying some other shit that does not go with any of that shit. It sounds off the wall. It sounds totally opposite. And the reason why it sounds that way is because that guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Because anybody who's actually in the field will get similar results. Right? So that's just a little game for you guys on how to choose correctly when you're learning game. Right? Now, see, when it comes to you trying to make things happen for yourself, you have to understand that at the end of the day, it's up to you to figure it out. And I've said this a million times. There's only so much a coach can teach you, especially when it comes to dating and relationships, because there's a portion of things you need to learn on your own. When you're actually out there in the field, when you're actually out there interacting with a woman, there's things you're going to learn and things you're going to feel and things that you're going to experience that can't be taught by somebody else. You have to be there and feel it and experience it so you can get the knowledge based off that experience. See, a lot of times what happens is a lot of guys fuck up because what they'll do is this. They're looking for the coach to tell them exactly what to say and do. So I've had guys hit me up and they're like, Ms. Locario, can you tell me the exact words and phrases to say to a girl to get her to sleep with me on the first night? Right? Or let's say, can you give me some lines I can say to text a girl to make her want to come, straight to my place every time? And I needed, there's a girl that goes to my school that I really like and I want her to be my girlfriend. Could you tell me the exact things to say and do? Right? And the reason why guys ask shit like this is because they don't want to think for themselves. So they want the coach to give them the exact things to say and do. So what they'll do is that they'll do those same exact things the coach says to do. So when it doesn't work for that particular situation, they don't have to take responsibility for themselves. They could just point their finger and blame the coach. You see what I'm saying? So this is how it works. They're like, well, you told me to do this thing, or I heard you say do this thing and I did it. And when I did it, it didn't work. And this is bullshit. And I, fuck you coaches. And, and it's like, bruh, you have to go out there and make shit happen. See, what a coach does is they give you best practices. You understand? Meaning that this is the best course to take to get a certain desired result. Right? Doesn't mean that this course of action is going to work 100% of the time. Doesn't mean that it's going to work on every woman. You understand? But see, the key to being successful with women is to learn the game, internalize it, and put yourself out there and grind it out. You understand? And vet the people that you're listening to. See, it's not about you looking for receipts or any stupid shit like that. It's about you gathering information. See, this is still work you have to do. See, what happens is what a dude wants to do is he just wants to click on some random dude talking about game and then just, run with the first thing he hears and then call it a day. No, you have to do research. You have to listen to those 10 different dating coaches, extract all of the shit that, resonates with you, and look for those similarities so you know who are the ones that know what the fuck they're talking about. Right? And then use that information to help yourself. You see what I'm saying? See, if you can't attract women, don't blame the dating coach. You understand? You have to understand that the information that you're getting is there to help guide you. Think about it this way. The funny part that I find interesting about this is that most dating coaches, because I'll even, go as far to say as all dating coaches I've seen, put out an exorbitant amount of free information. So you have a lot of free information that you can choose from, use, and then make some shit happen. Now, again, if you buy the products and services, they'll go deeper. You understand what I'm saying? But you should use the free stuff, make that stuff work for you, and be like, okay, cool, I got this information, I did it correctly. Just like when you get those instructions on how to build that crib, you get these instructions on how to interact with women, how to deal with women, and how to understand that game to make it work for you. And then you say, you know what? This free shit helped me out. So maybe I'll go deeper into the paid stuff. But what's interesting is that you don't have to pay for anything. You can use the free shit and make that work for you. And let's say it doesn't work for you. Let's say, I tried all this stuff. It doesn't work. And it just didn't work for me. Then, hey, it just didn't work for you. But it's interesting that a person would go through that and then still blame the coach for information he got for free. It's funny to me. But see, I just had to make this video because I'm just like, yo, it's so amazing to me where guys do not take responsibility for making this shit happen for themselves. Because see, the information work just like I said earlier, right? If you graduated from college with a master's and then you can't get a job, you're not going to blame the college. And also understand that there were other people who got their masters who succeeded. So the same thing happens with the game, with learning the game. There's other people who the game worked for. There's a lot of other people who the game worked for. So what's up with you? Right? You might need to do a little bit more work than the next man. You might need to put in some extra hours. You understand? You might need to grind a little harder. Right? But the information is there to help you. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's all up to you. Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below.